the difference between whey concentrate and whey isolate. You know, hydrolyzed whey, is basically, we're talking about, whey isolate versus hydrolyzed whey. Hydrolyzed whey is basically just digested whey isolate. So isolate is, you got whey protein, we separate out all the lactose and fillers, we're left with the pure protein, assuming you use the highest grade. And then to make hydrolyzed whey from that, we can just throw digestive enzymes on top of that, proteases that digest the protein, and breaks it down into smaller pieces. So theoretically, it'd be a little easier to assimilate and to absorb. The truth is, in reality, the hydrolyzed whey is not absorbed that much faster than whey isolate, because the whey isolate's in a pretty usable form right off the bat. So it is a little bit quicker absorbed, but the negative drawback to hydrolyzed whey is that it tastes terrible. When you subject that whey isolate to the digestive enzymes, the taste gets really bad. It has like a bitterish taste, so it's harder to sweeten pure hydrolyzed whey to make it taste really good. So what a lot of companies do, myself included, I put mostly whey isolate. I use the highest grade. That's why we have 28 grams of protein per serving with Isolyze. And then we put some whey peptides in there, or hydrolyzed whey peptides in there, which is basically hydrolyzed whey. We don't put enough in where it's going to, kill the taste. We put enough in just to add some and help with the absorbability, because you're going to absorb those whey peptides first, and then as your body digests the isolate, you'll absorb that. So the key is not to ruin the taste. Now there are some hydrolyzed wheys out there that surprisingly taste okay, but I think the people who are really truly using 100% hydrolyzed whey, it doesn't taste that good. And that's the conundrum. But the bottom line is that whey isolate is so good in and of itself, you really don't need to do very much to make it better. So a blend of those two is good. Now, when we talk about a whey concentrate, that has lactose in it, and that's why you don't want to use that. And from my research I've been doing, and I'm going to do a big video on this at some point in the future, when you see companies that say whey isolate on the label, and you're seeing their protein is only 22, 23 grams per serving, a lot of times they're using a blend and maybe not listing it on the label. So you have to question, once again, you get what you pay for. It's the old adage, of course, in life. But that's essentially the difference.